Hello YouTube, this is Tigs coming at you with a deck video. Today I am doing a deck on the Amazons. You don't see them much these days, but if they're run right, they could overpower pretty much almost any deck out there. They rely on having a lot of field presence. Their boss monster stops them from being destroyed by battle. So if you have an Amazon Swordswoman out, then you've got something to deal damage every turn no matter what. Their field spell lets you swap out special summon every time one of them is destroyed. Alright, but anyway, on to the deck list. We have 3 Amazoness Paladin. Her effect plus the field takes her up at least an extra 300. So she's got enough to overpower Thunder King when he first if she comes out with the field spell. She's got enough to get over Snowman Eater as well, although with that she won't be around very long. Then you have Amazoness Queen, a level 6, 2400 beater. Her effect is the Amazoness monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. I admit there should have been one to where Amazons can't be destroyed by card effects either. But I admit if they did that, then Amazons would be more broken than they are now. Amazoness Sage. Whenever she attacks, no matter if it's blocked by a D prison or something, as long as she attacks, you can destroy one spell or trap at the end of the damage step. So you could pop a possible Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Torrential, who knows? You could pop anything. Amazoness Swordswoman, the bitch of them all. Your opponent takes any battle damage involving her. So you could attack a Quasar and your opponent would take 2,500 points of damage. And if you have the field out, you can swap for another Swordswoman and do the same thing. And that possibly could be an OTK right there. Amazoness Tiger. The bad thing is you're only allowed one of them, but it gains 400 for each Amazoness on the field, including itself. I admit it starts out weak at 11, but if you have even 2 Amazons out, he jumps up 800 to 19 to rival Thunder King. Now, the wonderful thing about him is if you equip him with, say, cards like United We Stand or Mage Power, he would be a bitch to get over because your opponent cannot attack any other Amazon so long as he is out. So, you keep pumping him up, they'll never get to your Amazons. Then we have Comrade Swordsman, a Landstar. It's a level 3 Earth Tuner, who I could bring out with Marauding Captain, and go for a 6-star. The thing is, all warrior monsters gain the 400, so that could power up my Amazons even more. But what I'm really looking at is his ability to be a tuner, and a level 3 Earth, which could help me go into Naturia Barkion. Then we have Marauding Captain. Need I say more? When he is normal summoned, you get to special summon another level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So if I summon him right, I could summon Comrade Swordsman of Landstar. Get a free level 6 first turn. Rose, Warrior Revenge. If she attacks directly, you can deal 300 points of damage to your opponent. I admit that's mediocre, and there are better effects, but she's a level 4 tuner. So I could summon Ronnie Captain and her and go into Black Rose. Or if I want to be a dick, I can go into my other level 7 Synchro. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. Level 4 Warrior. When she's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Earth Warrior monster with 1500 points or less from your deck and face up attack position. So say she goes bye-bye, you can bring out your Amazon to Swordswoman. This way, you have a chance, probably guarantee your opponent don't want to attack and take any more damage. Amazoness Village. All Amazon monsters gain 200 attack, and once per turn when an Amazoness is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon another Amazon equal to or lower than the level of the destroyed monster. So take, for example, say Paladin was destroyed by Dark Hole. You can special summon Swordswoman from your deck because it's an equal level. Alright, then you have your staple cards, Dark Hole, Heavy, Monster Reborn, 2 MST, and with how fast these Amazons go through their deck, Pot of Avarice, Reinforcement of the Army, and 2 Warrior Returning Alive. As for traps, we're running 1 Mirror Force and the Solemn Brigade. I'm thinking of taking those out because, yeah. Anyway, side deck. For now, we have 2 Amazoness Scouts. During either player's turn, I contribute her, and my Amazoness monsters cannot be targeted by effects or just by the effects of anything. And they cannot be destroyed by spells, traps, or effect monsters. So I tribute them and I go to attack a Raikou. Raikou can't destroy anything on my side of the field, at least not my Amazons. Now we have Rescue Warrior. He's got a nifty effect. Take no battle damage involved in this card. If this card is destroyed in battle, select one face-up your monster your opponent controls and take control of it. How could you not like that? Take control of a BLS, all that stuff. I mean, in a warrior deck, it's pretty nice. Alright. As for the extra, Ally of Justice Decisive Armor. Probably the level 10 Synchro that everybody forgets about. But the bad thing is, his effect will only work if your opponent has a light monster on the field. Select one set card your opponent controls and destroy it. Send one card from your hand to destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Or send your entire hand and look at their hand and send every light monster to from their hand to the graveyard. Then you add up their attack and deduct that from their life points. How could you not like that? And he's 3300, so he can get over BLS. Let's see. Although the thing is, he is a machine, so he is susceptible to Cyber Dragon and Contact Fusion. Then you have your staple Black Rose, your Colossal Fighter. How could you not want him in this deck? Crimson Blader, a level 8 Synchro that most people don't know about. If he destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, your opponent cannot normal or special summon level 5 or higher monsters during their next turn. That would shut down a lot of decks these days. Chaos decks, anything that special summons a lot. Monarch decks. Driven Daredevil, level 7 Synchro. He cannot be destroyed by battle when attacked by a higher monster with higher attack. After damage calculation, if he was attacked, you get to destroy that monster. So, he's a free Reigeki break. In other words, if he's attacked, he's not destroyed if the monster's stronger than him. And at the end of the damage step, you get to pop that monster. Then we have Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth, Staple 6 Synchro, Mistworm, Staple level 9 Synchro. Now, if you noticed, this deck is a lot of Earth, so we're running Naturia Barkion and Naturia Beast. And you should know what those do. Barkion stops your traps, your opponent traps, by removing 2 cards in your graveyard from play. And Beast stops spells by sending the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Scrap Dragon. Very boss. Tribute any card on your side of the field to pop 1 card your opponent controls. That isn't bad. Now his other effect, to summon a scrap monster from your graveyard, really isn't used in this deck, because he summons another scrap monster, and as you've noticed, no scrap monsters. You've got your Stardust for the protection, and if you're low on life points and need shit back, Thought Ruler Archfiend. Your opponent plays a bottomless, you pay 1,000 life points, negate that trap because it targets Dot Ruler. So, yes. Anyway, YouTube, I'm not sure what else I can add to this deck. If you have any ideas, rate, comment, subscribe, let me know, because I'm interested in what you have to know. Now, mind you, Tigs will not touch the meta. So don't ask me to do Inzectors, Windups, Chaos Dragons, Heroes, Dino Rabbit, or whatever. I will not touch them. Anyway, my duckies, this is Tigs, and I'm signing off.